Hey there, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Spiritual Scientist. I'm Victor Hamza. Thanks for checking me out. So I'm very excited to have a video for you this morning. I think you're going to enjoy it, and I appreciate someone said on my in the comments the other day that they thought, even if they disagree with me, that watching my videos was very calming for them. So I appreciate that, and I can tell you from working in a and basically running a Fortune 500 company in the past, that people would invariably always, well, not always, but once in a while comment, especially people that worked for me. They would say, I don't understand, how are you so calm all the time? I'm stressed out, I'm freaking out. And so meditation and mindfulness certainly helps to do that, and coming from a centered point of view would lend itself to peaceful emanations coming from me, and going out, and I would see it and people would calm down. So having a mindfulness lifestyle always is something I recommend. With that said, I just thought I talked about freedom and freedom of speech and somewhat, because it seems to be a hot topic right now. So I use the word X when I refer myself personally to people in office if they're already out of office. So if I would say ex-governor or the ex-president, because they're not the de facto in the office presently. They're not the not the president. So if I say ex-president, to me that's a correct way of speaking versus president. So if I speak about ex-President Barack Obama, which I'm still hung up about his name, to be honest with you, Sueto and all this other stuff. But anyway, if I say ex-president, to me, that's the correct way of referring to him. He's not the president of the United States, he's the ex-president. So it always bothers me when I see the media talking about it and saying the president said this, and then they're referring to Obama. Well, anyway, he came out and gave a long speech talking about the First Amendment and how it's great to have freedom of speech, and they trashed freedom of speech in his speech. So if you watch channels like Tucker Carlson, you'll see that he spoke at length about it ad nauseum. I just wanted to add a little thing to it, and I'll go on to another subject. But if I am which I'm on a social media, I guess YouTube is one of those, and this will be posted to that. If I'm on a company and I'm using it, like let's say if I liken it to if I buy a phone in Taiwan. If I buy a phone made in Taiwan, okay, I'm not in Taiwan, let's say I'm in the US, I'm in the United States, and I'm using a Taiwanese phone that's created in Taiwan. Does that mean if the Taiwanese government passes a law that says that I can't speak about the government there, I'm basically censored, does that mean I can't use my phone to talk about the Taiwanese government because the phone was made in Taiwan? No, of course not. The whole argument's ludicrous. If you're saying that because I'm on a social media company, but that even though I live and reside in the US, I don't have freedom of speech, that argument is ludicrous. Just because I'm on a phone made in Taiwan doesn't mean I can't talk about Taiwan if they pass a law in Taiwan that says I can't. And I liken it to the software is of course, proprietary software to them, and you have the choice of using it and not using it. But if I'm on, what is a phone? A phone is basically the software and the hardware. So the difference is I'm using my phone or some kind of computer system to access the software. Once it becomes the software, the programming, to me, that doesn't mean that people are all hung up on the physicality. If just because it's a computer program and a quote-unquote two-dimensional construct, just because it's a two-dimensional construct, that doesn't mean my rights all of a sudden dissolve. A three-dimensional construct would be, in this example, the phone. So if I use a phone that's made in Taiwan, then again, the argument is that I should be able to use it as I see fit because it's my phone. Now, you could argue that, of course, I shouldn't be able to use my phone for the, evil ends, for hurting people. But that's certainly the case with anything. If I pick up a spoon, I shouldn't use the spoon to hurt somebody. I should use it for what's it intended for eating. So that's common sense. So it's just the whole argument that because a social media company like Instagram or Facebook, it's the same thing, or Twitter, they have the ability to censor me. Just because you have the ability to do something doesn't mean you should. If I have the ability to go out and, heaven forbid, purchase a gun, it doesn't mean I'm supposed to go out and shoot somebody with it. It's the same thing, having the ability to censor someone. If I have the ability to censor someone else, even if I don't like what they're saying, or if I agree with them, but if I don't like what they're saying, it doesn't mean I have the right to censor them. So I think that this whole argument is ludicrous, and I just wanted to shine a light on it because it just is I don't like to comment too much about these kind of things, but it's funny when someone like President Barack, ex-president, let's get the vernacular straight, let's get the title straight, ex-president Barack Obama, when he comes on the scene again to really push for censorship, and he thinks there should be more that's what he said, through social media companies. It's easy to see where it's the evil, and then I have to talk out about it, against it. It's so transparent that it's pretty bad. And if people are not seeing that, I feel really sad for them. And I believe through meditation and all the things that I've went through, it allows me to see these things a little clearer. And I invite people to meditate with me. And I think that you will see things clearer, and it kind of clears the senses from these kind of lies and misinformation, and then you see what's really going on. But it's pretty transparent to me that these actors with their socialistic mindsets want there to be more censorship so they can propagate their point of views. I appreciate everyone watching. I want to thank you for tuning in. I hope you got something out of this. And like, subscribe, share, and thank you so much. And I hope everybody really has a great day. I want to talk to you more about some videos. I have some ideas about, positive stuff, really cool stuff coming out. It's just so much I could say in one video, and I know a lot of you, because you don't meditate, no offense, but you don't have a long attention spans, so I try to do these quick. Anyway, thanks so much. Love you guys. Bye-bye.